I saw them. You know what I mean? But yo, you can rock this with a number of shit.
I'm aware.
For the summer.
Yeah, you know
matter of fact, a person like your caliber, you know what I mean, will be able to, like, you from the country, so you match shit like I match it. You know what I mean? Go ahead and throw some.
Use one color.
Like a solid polo to go with that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Color, bro.
And you can get if you find some festive shorts to go with that shit in the game.
Hey yo, son. For me and Maine's Dragon Ball Z show, would we be able to do it if I have a PlayStation camera?
One of you guys would have to have something else.
Like what? Because the way we were thinking about doing it was, since you can already record yourself with the camera. You remember Mystery Science Theater 2000? That's the style that I'm thinking of as far as when we watch the show. And, you know, with PlayStation, we could do share play. So we'd be able to record ourselves watching whatever's being shared. And then later, edit it up to, like, put the video as a small piece in the actual streaming of the show, the episode, right? We'd be able to do it that way.
Wait, hold on. Give me just a second.
Yeah.
I had already went through that.
We'll have watched it together. We just watched it together on SharePlay. It's just, he'll have his camera recording him. I'll have mine recording me. And then after we do the episode in post, we edit it up to where we can take the footage of me and him and put it like bottom of the screen as we, you know what I'm saying, talk about it together.
Okay. Yeah, that could definitely do it. You can definitely do it like that.
Okay.
If you're not trying to be live.
No. At least not yet.
Yo, I'm all about being live right now. I don't know why. No, I'm about to check some schematics.
Yeah.
It's recording.
Okay.
Just let you know you guys are live. Matter of fact.
We live? We on air live?
Yeah, we're on air.
Oh, let's do this. What?
Morning, everybody. I know nobody's listening. Because you don't know that we're on right now. But if you do, if you're subscribed to us and you're watching this, this is the prelude to the pregame show. Season 3. Right now we are getting ready to bottle our Season 2 pregame brew. We got this around Christmas time. And matter of fact, no, Thanksgiving. We got this around Thanksgiving.
We did.
And so, you know, we at the time we're thinking about pumpkin spice and a pumpkin style beer, things of that nature.
Then we realized we're not white people. We don't do pumpkin spice.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, we decided that we already ordered the kit, but I chose a kit that it just sent the spices and not the pumpkin. So I let everybody know, like, hey, these are the spices we got. What other type of something do you want to put in it? And we had apple. Apple. We still had like, yo, let's just fucking do the pumpkin. And then I think we also had pear.
We had pear.
And so when we showed up to do the thing, I was like, hey, apples and pears.
Put it on
Put that shit in there.
The hair overpowering, I think not.
It's all sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's all fruit. So put that shit in. And so today we are bottling season 2 pregame brew.
And you know what I'm saying, little season 3 of the pregame show.
You know what I'm saying? The caps.
All right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We trust once we finally find the formula, the right flavor, the right shit. Once we find it, we gonna hit y'all with the labels.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have the official pregame brew. You know what I'm saying? On deck.
So we got these cold activated oxygen barrier crown caps.
We gonna co-activate.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
By the way, we got 144 of them, so we're gonna have them.
We good.
Yeah, we're gonna have them.
Yeah, we're good, son.
You know what I mean? And we got the little beer. I don't know, you guys can't see it.
Got a little cold.
Got a little cold
pint.
cap.
A little pint out there.
And we think, in theory, that these caps turn blue when the beer gets cold.
Yeah.
And this go around. The pregame boys decided to get 12s.
Oh yeah, yo, those 24-ounce bottles did us in.
This is a hard to knock back. You gotta
be like, look, man. Hey,
you gotta like beer.
You gotta get on top. Let me get on top of this one day. I'm gonna be the beer today. Cause boy,
like we were the wrong ones, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To mess with it.
But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all got to enjoy the process.
You put it back?
Yeah, put it back. I just keep it cold. You know, keep it neat, keep it tight. So we got my man Dunson over here cleaning the bottle. Cleaning the buckets.
Yeah, the bucket and
the stern rod or
the tubes to transfer.
Yeah.
That
pass
beer
me a box.
out of the bucket.
We got that box open or?
I put that. It's here.
You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Well.
That's a box from Walmart. That shit costs $8 at the max.
Oh, by the way, if you're tuned in, which you're probably not, like we understand, we didn't give no fair warning about what was going on right now.
Nobody knows.
But here are the bottles that we're using. These are 12-ounce brown bottles. I heard the brown protects the sun from it going bad.
Look, if you want to brew your own beer, it's not very expensive. I mean, look.
You just got to invest in the equipment.
Yeah. Because, I mean, for the kid, how much, like $30 for the kid?
30, at least 40.
It was about, maybe about like 38-ish, between 38 40.
Sure.
And then there was shipping. So, and shipping was at least like $12-something.
Oh.
But yeah, it's not expensive.
The bottles?
Usually, like your first time purchase is what's going to be the most expensive.
Because you got all these
bottles, your caps, your equipment, and your kit. You know what I'm saying? But if you got like $150, $200, you can pretty much get everything you need. Brew your first batch, and then from then on out, if you like it, you can
just buying kits.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because caps ain't expensive.
So no.
And bottles are reusable.
And the bottle, well, look, we bought 48 bottles. I think for like $30.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh snap! Did you hear about this thing though? Y'all heard Vitac is in some serious shit. Y'all know who Vitac is, right?
Yeah, Catherine. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're
aware, right?
Yeah,
we're aware. So Vitac, KBUE, that's an ABC affiliate somewhere.
Yeah. Probably Cali.
It sounds somewhere west. It's somewhere. It's got to be
somewhere west of Mississippi.
From Dallas over.
But what happened was they were reporting on the Austin bombing.
Yeah.
And you know the kid, the 17-year-old kid, he was like a music savant.
I found out about this, by the way, yesterday.
You found out? You heard
about the Austin bombing yesterday?
So yeah. So there was a kid there. They were reporting on the kid opened the package. He brought it in the house, opened the package.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unfortunately, the bomb took him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they were reporting on that. and in the middle of the captioning, someone referred to the kid, the 17-year-old kid, as a monkey.
What?
So How
the fuck does that happen?
I've been looking for the footage,
or
you know what I mean, of it this whole time, but they referred to the kid as a monkey, man. Yo,
what was young
KVUE
what was young
dropped
man's
it
rank?
immediately.
Oh yeah,
Immediately.
Gotta go.
Like, yo, no.
What race was young man?
This was Vitak.
He was black. Yeah.
Oh wait. These Austin bombers, they're bombing black folks.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
They're bombing black folks.
Have you seen the picture of him that they showing?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I seen what he look like now.
Yeah, it's 2 pictures.
That ain't what he look like right now. Right now, he looks like a fucking crazy ass white boy.
If you're not up on this shit, it's like, dog, we need you out. We need you out here on the fight now. Like, I know you just took your rest. Yo, you missed a lot. Some shit went down.
Because I don't watch news.
Some shit went down while we've been gone. You know what I mean? Well, of course, the Parkland shooting happened.
Yeah.
The what?
The Parkland shooting, the shooting in Florida. I'm pretty sure you know about that.
I remember that happened.
Yeah. But I'm talking about since we've been on air. You know what I mean?
We've been over here.
A lot of stuff is happening. The Parkland shooting. You know what I mean? This Austin bombing thing. And he's bombing black people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And and they will not call him a terrorist to save their lives.
Oh, they won't, huh?
No.
They will
They
not.
won't call him a terrorist?
Yo, he's a
really?
He's a misunderstood.
You bombing shit out? Oh, excuse me. Let me
Yo, it's crazy.
Look,
Yo,
I'm gonna fix something.
crazy.
I'm gonna fix something over here and take care of some business because that's bullshit.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? They call that black dude who was killing motherfuckers with a gun in Florida a terrorist.
Yo, they say black men are terrorists.
No, but look, first of all, if you bombing folk off the muscle, you know what I'm saying? That's terrorist the game. Look, I'm sorry.
Right.
Anytime you make an IED, that's it. With tripwires and shit, you a terrorist.
Yeah,
That's even more sophisticated than any terrorist that we done come across. You know what I'm saying? So thus far.
Yep.
Yeah. They're fooling, bro.
Like the first one was a pressure cooker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This dude.
You mean the Boston
doing package bombs?
Like the Boston bomber, who they call terrorists?
They call it Boston bomber a terrorist.
Yeah.
Yo, but if you think about it, a lot of I hate to say it, but a lot of Caucasian criminals, terrorists, weren't labeled terrorists. Timothy McVeigh was never labeled a terrorist.
Sure wasn't.
The Unabomber was never labeled a terrorist.
Yo, how about these motherfucking this armed militia that stormed a government building, right? Only one of them died because he actually tried to face off with the cops.
Yeah.
The rest of them never saw any jail time, son.
What you mean he's on jail time? They threw the Black Panthers in jail for going to the Capitol with guns.
Yes, I've seen that.
And they wouldn't even going in to shoot anybody. They just didn't know they couldn't do that at the time.
Yo,
crazy, man.
it's crazy.
They right here and right here. Yes, they are Crown Royal bags.
It works.
But yeah, sanctuary potholes are Crown Royal bags.
Do it get the job done?
Is it done?
Yeah, all right then.
You wash it out real fast? All right, thank you. A cup is, I need a pint. A cup is 2 pints. I mean, a pint is 2 cups. Okay. If this boils, I gotta mix it first, then boil it.
Yo, it's crazy. It's been.
They ain't calling this dude who is bombing motherfuckers a terrorist.
No, they won't. They refuse to. They say he's a misguided soul. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, there's a guy in Sacramento who got shot in his grandmother's backyard.
Yeah.
Yo, they pulled up his whole dossier of shit, which was some shit.
Yeah.
But that don't necessarily mean he needed to die in his grandmother's backyard.
Mix powdered sugar with 1 pint of water, 4% and then cool the mixture. Okay. Right.
Is that the sterilization stuff?
No, this is This is
the corn sugar for
corn
sugar.
sugar. It's called I think it's called priming sugar.
Yeah, basically priming sugar, corn sugar.
And what we do is we boil this with some water, and this is what's going to carbonate it in the bottle.
All right.
While it rests.
So we gotta cook this, put this in this bucket, let that go into this bucket, and then put all that.
Mix it all up.
And then we pour this from this bucket into the box.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
That's a lot. Oh, Jermaine just checked in. Yo, man. This one for you. This, what are we gonna call this?
I think we just call it Pre-Game Brew 2.
Pre-Game Brew 2?
You know what I'm saying? Or Season 2 Pre-Game Brew.
Yo.
Season 2.
Yo, I say on top of this, we, in Season 3, we think about making something that we actually drink, and that's some real grain alcohol.
Let's do it. I'm with it.
You know what I mean?
I'm with it.
I think we should make a real Flint water.
Huh?
I think we should make a real Flint water.
Oh, don't worry. That Flint water's back in effect.
Woo! Jermaine, that Flint water up here waiting on you. That's probably why you ain't come.
Hey, yo, no, what's my I forgot. I declared.
They don't count. They don't count.
I know. I'm just saying. I can't remember what I declared when I lost that Gordon Bombay in the season finale, man.
Oh, you have a backlog of Flint water.
Yeah, man. I think I said like 2 off top.
I think you did.
It's on record, man. So
I think it is. I think you did say that.
Yeah, this since we've been gone, there's been like you said, the shooting, terrorist bombing. What else has there been? Okay, let's just go sports real quick. Because we do have something that we'd like to talk about, a couple things. So right now we just, like I said, we ain't playing for this shit, so we just
vibing right now.
Just vibing. So let's go sports for a second.
We know your bracket is busted because everybody's bracket is busted.
Well, my only bracket is Duke. You know what I'm saying? So my bracket ain't busted. However, I am surprised at a lot of shit.
Yeah, your Final Four is not what you had.
You know what I mean? I mean, I only have Duke in every Final Four. You know what I'm saying?
But yo,
Duke, and Duke. You know what I'm saying?
But isn't there always a surprise every year?
But there were a bunch of them, like I think it was like round 1.
Yeah.
Like said somebody, who was Charles had his thing. Was San Diego State or something going to like like at least 2016 out first round. That whole side of the record fucked up. I'm telling you one of these days.
San Diego State got ate up by Nevada.
Yeah, they did. Tell you one of these days though, my bracket is gonna be fucking flawless. You know why? It's gonna be an all Bulldog Final Four. Motherfucking Butler, you know what I'm saying? Missouri, Georgia, the fucking Bulldog team. All them teams playing basketball. Final Four. That takes Georgia going to the Final Four. It's gonna be a while. I'm aware. I'm aware.
I had high hopes. I had high hopes for my Knicks at the beginning of the season.
I did not for my hopes.
They looked like they looked like they was gonna make a nice little possible run. Yeah, I take it. I thought they was gonna make a nice little run, man, and they did. And fucking, the Great White Hope went down, man. You know what I'm saying? The unicorn, man, so went down. So,
he's hurt.
Yeah, he went down and some shit in his leg, and he out for the season.
And the Porzingis is down. They down, bro. Hands down.
Yeah.
Damn, that's.
And I mean,
crazy.
but when he was up and the team was rocking, they were showing signs of being able to hoop together, man.
Look,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
Look, take like this. At least y'all got a bright light out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some possibilities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all the Knicks will ever have is possibilities.
It's better, but guess what? You step over the Hawks.
You know what,
I've given up on the Knicks. I was a Knicks fan.
Yeah, it's all good.
All the way up until about 94, 95.
Yeah.
When fuck ass PJ Brown fucked up the whole thing.
But
I didn't leave on malicious intent.
Yeah.
But I just understand that. Look, man,
It's done.
yo, we'll get close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm Brooklyn's my new team, but I still feel like a Nick at heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I only did that for the support of the expansion,
I feel you.
the blackness. Okay, Jay-Z was talking about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z was talking about it. And I was like, yo, I'm going to get on that team. And I've been sticking with my guns even though they lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Why do we still have Jimmy Lane? But still.
You don't like Lil Sammy?
I like
not
Sammy,
anymore, bro.
but when you see what these other motherfuckers out here is doing,
Not a thing anymore, bro.
He ain't that guy no more.
Lil Sammy not thinking
The league ain't that league no more.
You know what I mean?
But so yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know the Knicks, man. But you know the Isaiah Thomas deal was a bust.
LeBron. Oh yeah, LeBron got rid of everybody on the Cavaliers. Everybody.
Yeah.
And what's that all about? You know what I'm saying?
He needed them young boys out there to like, you know what? It's LeBron. Do what LeBron say. Come in, because the old heads out there, man. Look, even though like D Rose, man. Look, I was gonna be look, man. If I ain't got hurt on my leg, D Rose, look, I'd have took y'all ass out a long time in Chicago. He just
it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
He got hurt, and his style of play. You know what I'm saying? It's probably just that you know what I'm saying?
Explosive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that shows like that over there. Hooping.
D Rose, man, he just he don't.
He got hurt, man.
But all kind of shit.
Sometimes there's no recovering. There's no recovering mentally.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. And sometimes your body just don't recover.
Penny Hardaway, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just, you just...
Yo, Penny finna start coaching.
I know.
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm saying? That shit's dope, man. That's our childhood, son. That's our era of the league. You know what I mean? But
hell yeah.
I get shocked, man. Apparently, look. Now, even though this is an impromptu show, we can't do a show of any sort without Toast of Freedom. It's gonna be in the bylaws. We'll figure it out later on.
That's fine. That's fine. We are the forefathers of the pregame.
Yo, when I think of Dilly Dilly, right? I think of Dilly Dilly. It would be in the bylaws. Hey, we need Bud Light over here too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all caught that Powerade commercial?
No.
It's like the Powerade commercial is like an old man in the gas station. You know what I'm saying? And man, nah, Jermaine, you gotta. Oh wait. No, I can't. Jermaine, you gotta Skype us. But you gotta see this fucking thing. I wish, matter of fact, I'm working on a way so we can play these clips for America.
Yeah.
I'll take that. What is that? You am? Oh, I'm already on that path.
No, you're not.
I'm already on that river. Is that gin?
Yes, it is.
Damn it!
Only because I got to finish this gin. I got a bottle of gin in here, that bubbly face. I ain't finish this one off.
All right. I'm with you, brother.
So, we were just talking about basketball and a quick nice little segue for a second. Kobe Bryant, Oscar winner.
Fuck you, Kobe. Love you, Kobe.
Yo, and the thing like this, what's crazy is that he was humble about it.
He was.
He was like, yo.
I didn't see his acceptance.
Other dude spoke all the time. Took all the time with. All of a sudden, he got, as Kobe said, and he was talking to Jimmy Kimmel, said, look, man, I'm used to seeing, when you get there, they got a time clock. Boom, you got these times. Numbers counting down. He used to that. Yeah. And all of a sudden, he got like 10, like from like 50. You know, like 10. Wait a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? All like 8 seconds left. And to Kobe, I'm out on time. Yeah. We spoke his piece.
He did it again. Out on time. Turn break.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yo, check this shit out. Wait.
I seen that motherfucker.
Wait.
Yeah, I done seen that commercial, but it is what it is here. We got all kind of new shit coming, you know what I'm saying? With PreGame was, by the way.
Yeah, we
look,
you'll be able to see that too.
Just even new set pieces, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you done seen it or not, Everybody get done up. Yeah. Yeah, I see.
Yo, that joint had my pops rolling, man.
That's funny as hell, man.
We sipping like, yeah, I'm about to shut up. That ref sold it, though.
That's just funny. Yo, have y'all seen the sequel to Black Dynamite? You seen the trailer?
Yes.
You seen that shit?
Yo,
it's
like
a western.
It's a western, yeah.
It's not even like officially like the sequel of
It's
Black Dynamite.
It's just another.
Yeah,
it's like black,
Black Jack
something.
Yeah, Black Jack something.
It's basically like what do I think about Avatar, and then boom, Legend of Korra. It's the same thing, but somebody else.
Probably
the same feel.
Probably.
Yo, it's crazy.
It
You know what I'm
looks
saying?
good. It looks good.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to that.
And I'm glad that they did it like that. You know what I mean? You know, like let's step,
He did crowdfunding.
yeah, let's step away. Let's step away from the black exploitation.
Oh, real
For a
fast,
second.
fellas.
You know what I mean? But then stepping into another area of black exploitation. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go and get into this real fast, gentlemen. As always,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. Ian Main was out somewhere chilling, doing, having a good time, getting some footage for the show, of course. And then we were somewhere else. So apparently, outside of the sanctuary, here is the no sip zone. Your shot glass is meant to be shotted, not hand. No,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm a shot sipper. Hit them layups.
As always,
Hit them layups.
This is the no
Some
sip
layups.
zone.
Some layups. Close layups. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
the no sip
They're
zone.
like, oh shit, Jerome Williams has 16 points. We didn't see this coming.
So let's get to these. Look, if it's gonna be a pregame show, you're gonna see a toast to freedom.
Goddamn right.
All right. Freedom.
Freedom.
That tasted just like gin too.
Niggas is hope. But
and this is why any other time we don't rehearse that shit. We never rehearse that shit.
We never rehearse that shit. But so also speaking of the Oscars, shout out to Jordan Peele, original screenplay.
Look, he deserved that shit though, bro.
My man, you know what I'm saying? Did you hear? Netflix just picked up some animated cartoon from him and Keith that they're gonna do. They picked.
I did hear about that. I did hear about that. Did you share that? You shared that.
I think so. Yeah. They bought one of their ideas. Son.
Look, I saw this year's Oscars and because I had to because I was working. And I'll say this, in my opinion, of all the years that I've seen this, the awards went to the right people. Look,
Shape of Water.
I don't know about that one. Look, hold on. We'll get that in the second one. Get Out got nominated for like 5 awards. You know what I'm saying? Best Actor, Daniel Kaluuya, Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best something else. It was 5 things they got nominated for. And I said this, look, he got a good shot at the screenplay.
I thought so too.
Everything else, he's taking a loss.
Best Picture too.
I said Best Picture. Everything else a loss. Because you know what? Best Actor, look, it's Daniel Kaluuya. The guy from Call Me By Your Name, never seen it. My homeboy was telling me, my godson's father was telling me he was watching a movie online, and it was a weird movie about this older dude, a young dude. It was kind of weird, but he watched it. It was great. I don't know what it was called. I said, is it called Call Me By Your Name? That's it. Yeah, it's up for the Oscar in a week. Oh, is it? Yeah, so that was up there. And the other, the actors, you got from that thing, and you have fucking Danny Lewis and his last picture he's gonna do.
The Male Street.
Yeah. You got fucking Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
You got Gary Oldman. You got Denzel out here, you know what I'm saying? And Daniel Kaluuya, look, bro, you're not gonna win this one. I'm sorry.
You
Look,
know, I felt the same way. I felt what he was nominated for. His best shots
chin.
were screenplay
Yes.
and possibly director.
Possibly director.
You know,
I feel too.
because I was like, you know, I haven't seen Dunkirk.
Oh no, it's not good.
I haven't seen Dunkirk, and I haven't heard enough consistent. Like, yeah, I liked it. I think I've heard Dunkirk. I've heard more. I've heard more like I didn't really like it.
I don't like it.
I didn't see Shape of Water, but I like Guillermo del Toro as a director.
Of course.
So I kind of already know what kind of movie it is because I like his movies. But I'm like, best movie?
Can't see
I'm
it.
glad, but I'm happy he won an Oscar.
I am
because
too.
I like him because that nigga did Blade 2. And Blade 2 is the shit.
Yes, sir. Oh, we had that fucking movie. I'm like, what you talking about? Anyway, look. This Oscar I give it to Shape of Water. Look, it may be a gem out there, but I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I can't watch the movie about the chick smashing the sea monster. Can't do it. Now, because you know what? Look, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. What it is about, because from what I've heard, everything what she's talking about, because later stuff she can't speak. She has things when she can't speak in the movie. Right. So she's talking to Octavia Spencer. Shouts out to Oscar winner Octavia Spencer. By the way, who said, "Well, look, you know, so what you talking about? Well, look, you're saying that because they can't communicate and it's awkward and so it can't deserve love. I can't speak. People look at me all the time saying because I'm awkward too. So what does it mean? I don't deserve love too." The concept of the movie saying because you're different doesn't mean you don't deserve love. Yeah. That is dope. Yeah. That is dope.
Yeah, the message that they're driving home. Yeah,
but
definitely.
I can't watch the movie about the chick smashing the sea monster. Because by the way, she smashed the sea monster like Joaquin Phoenix smashed that phone in her.
I never saw her, but I tell you,
it was good.
I'll watch a sea monster. Smash her. I'll watch it.
They're not showing it. They don't show that. But apparently,
yeah, because I was about to be like, "Yo, is it rated R?"
No. But apparently, the next day, she come do skipping to work. Octavia like, "Fuck happened to you?" Oh, what?
I got that wet. I got that wet.
You see right there? It's the gym of fucking live TV.
I got that wet. But so also speaking of the Oscars, a movie, I saw an article online and it was like, yo, this movie has showed up here with a strong presence and it's not even nominated for nothing. I am talking about Black Motherfucking Panther, who has officially become the #1 superhero movie in America.
Black Panther.
Of all time.
Black Panther can't... Here's the thing. It got a shot because you know what? Black Panther didn't come out for this Oscars. It can be for the next year's Oscar because it came out in February. Came out too late.
That's fine. I understand it. Because look. Jordan Peele just won Best Original Screenplay for Get Out. And that shit came out the same time that Black Panther did it. I mean, look, I've always said.
I'm sorry, you missed one of them live TV channels.
I've always said that I wish that when it comes to the Oscars, the movies that everybody actually goes to see. The ones that make $1 billion, because at the Grammys, sometimes if you go like 2-3 times platinum, you're gonna win a Grammy. They recognize that shit. But in the Oscars, it seems like you're
it's the Academy. It's the Academy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
which is why the
Academy.
But before we take that detour, we're talking about Black Panther right now.
But I'll say because I'll say it because look, I don't.
One time for Black Panther. Matter of fact, 2 times for Black Panther.
Matter of fact, 3 times for Black Panther.
Thank you.
Matter of fact, 4 times
For the pregame.
because it's the day after my birthday.
Happy birthday, nigga.
Appreciate that, son.
Yeah, right. I'll say this. I don't give a fuck what year it was. The year The Dark Knight came out, that was a picture of the fucking year. Hands down.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hands down.
Well, look.
And why can't it be in contention? Because it's a superhero movie?
No. See,
You know, that's why I would.
that's what tinfoil hat nigga come in. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
It ain't
you,
about that.
but before
It ain't
we
about
go,
that.
before we go off on that detour, we're talking about Black Panther right now.
Of course.
And I said that they had a strong presence at the Oscars, and they weren't even nominated for shit. They just recently became the #1 superhero movie of all time in America. Domestic money. Black Panther has topped all of them.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. Right? So right now, T'Challa, Wakanda Forever, is the king of the motherfucking hill. T'Challa, baby. Now, one of my friends on Facebook had said something like, yo, they're not going to doubt us no more.
Yeah, they are.
And that's exactly what I said.
What you talking about?
Now, now we can, so for snacks, I want to, what is the success of Black Panther do for us? Cuzzo, what's the reality? Who want to go first?
Cool.
All right.
What it does for us, it says this. Look, there is a market out here that has been untapped. It's untapped. For instance, I noticed this, and it's not a shot at white people at all. It's just I happened to notice. I was at work one day, and I go into the break room, and there are 2 white people in the break room. So it's a white dude and a white woman chilling, eating their lunch. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, TV's on. I go into the break room, the movie's on, and then
Where's that pot at?
you got to cool this. I put in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Yeah. So I go in to the break room, see the people there, look at the TV, and within 3 seconds, oh, that set it off. You seen Set It Off?
Of course.
You
Yes.
seen?
Yes.
Of course. Look, yeah.
Yeah.
I see Set It Off.
Guess what? And when you see Set It Off, I called it was a scene where they had just left old girl Kimberly Elise in the car because she was dying. So.
Oh damn! They look. Yeah.
That's where it is.
Right.
But guess what? I know how this is.
Right. Right.
And within 3 seconds of, that set it off, I know exactly where we at in the movie. I know what has happened. I know what they're going for. I know what's going to happen to the thing, no matter what's going to happen, whatsoever. And then, like 2 minutes to me, a black dude comes in there, who only works with us, because apparently he has Me Too issues.
Damn. R.I.P. nigga.
No.
R.I.P.
You know
You
what
fuck
it is.
yourself.
You know what it is
You
right
fuck
now.
yourself.
You know what it
He
is
played
right
himself.
Yeah.
He came in there. I look at him when he come in, look at the TV, and I see him do about his business. About 2 minutes there, a black chick comes in. Oh, set it off. She noticed immediately too. And then I hear like the white couple at the thing say, "Damn, we gotta it's about time about in our lunch break. I actually wish I could see how this ends." It's kind of hit me like, damn, you don't know how this ends? Everybody in here. And it dawned on me then, oh, wow. To that point, it never really dawned on me that, white people, not all of them, just in general, don't see like movies with all black cast. But black people see movies with all white cast all the time. They just call them movies.
But that kind of speaks to marketing. Like, look,
That's
Set
all
It Off.
marketing,
Set
yeah.
It Off is not meant for a white audience.
Why is it not?
It's because it's an all black cast. Because of the
company.
content.
Because of the company that produced it.
But the
This
thing
movie
is,
about bank robbers,
but
bro.
the thing
Of course.
is, but
It is.
it's about black bank robbers.
It's about black females being bank robbers.
Right, and
Had it been a white,
And according to white supremacy agenda, black women should be at the bottom of the totem pole.
hold on now. Hold on. We're gonna get to the truth. Just a second. Get yourself. Go ahead and get your thoughts in order. But for right now, what does Black Panther do help us going forward?
Had it been white women robbing the bank, I probably still would have seen it though. I've seen Smoking Aces
Because they would have showed, they would have marketed. They're gonna market it to everyone.
Because
that
of the
slot.
allure of women robbing a bank. But most of the time when you think about robbing banks, it's been. Check it out. The allure of Bonnie and Clyde was that it was Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde, right? It's the first time that they put the female's name in front of the male's name. You know what I mean?
Hold on. We're gonna get to the truth. Hold on, son.
Hold on,
son.
Look, I'm not saying they had to see it in the theater. I don't see all movies, but look, I catch all the movies. Right. As a movie aficionado, as a movie buff, how do you not see all the movies? I go see, I see all the movies. And it comes from, I'm a genuine movie fan.
Look, I hate to say this, but it comes from the perspective where you are in this class system. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people in certain classes don't think that they will find any value, you know what I'm saying, in a story like Love and Basketball. You know what I mean?
And here's the thing. And let me say this. And let me just say this real quick. Like whoever produced or put out, whatever the company is that produced or put out, set it off, probably was like, you know what? Ain't no point in buying no advertising on Q100. Buy the spots on B103 and 1079. I know they weren't. That's not what they were back in the day. But it's like that's where we're gonna put our money. Because white people ain't gonna go see this nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe it didn't go down like that. Maybe they tried to and they got rejected.
Maybe so. But when you're investing your money in an all black cast back then, I'm pretty sure they were like,
is that F. Gary Gray?
Yes, I think so. Okay. I think so. But back to how does Black Panther help us move?
I'm still going to it.
We gonna get to the truth.
The same thing was saying like when Best Man Holiday came out. It killed the box office for 3 solid weeks. I remember telling people, I said, apparently, Best Man Holiday is still the best thing out there. But what I got to know, oh wow, white people never saw the first movie. Here's the thing. Think about the Best Man Holiday. Who the cast, who they were, their professional jobs. Had those people been white people, everybody would have saw it. Because it's just like, look, they're all professional people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's an ad agency dude, there's a writer, there's a sports star, you know what I'm saying? It had the cast being white people, everybody would have saw it. They didn't see it because it was an all black cast. But there was money to be made there. Even Tyler Perry made movies and got money off of all black cast. And
Tyler Perry's a different monster though.
No, when it came, no, it wasn't. It's still all black cast movies.
No, but
it's Tyler Perry now.
No, look. Tyler Perry got his money off the chilling circuit. Like that, and the chilling circuit is a whole other thing.
They showed out for him. They helped show out for him.
But because he was a part of the chilling circuit.
Yes, and he came with his squad to the table.
No, look, check, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Tyler Perry came with his supporters to the table. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like Tyler Perry would go to some butt town in anywhere USA and say, "Hey, to the people that's been neglected, this is something that you can clinch in on," and that's what set it off is.
But
how does Black Panther help us move forward?
I'm wrapping it all together. So, people are trying to say now that Black Panther has come out there and sold $1 billion, how a movie domestic in this country, super movie, that it has changed the game. It has, but not how you think it is. Because look, they're still not just going to greenlight these movies with all black cast. They may hit a few more. You know what? We'll give this one a try, but it's not. It didn't change Hollywood. It did not. Look, it did not do that. It did not change Hollywood. They made some money off of it, and because they did that, they may get, because you made money off this one, and because Get Out, because we'll try it again. But it's not like it's still not gonna be for like people making movies, because in my mind, I have movies I want to get done, and in my mind, the cast are all black because so group around with. However, when I go to pitch this movie, if it's an all black cast, they're not gonna just green like that, like they would if it was an all white cast. That's not what happened. Basically, it bought black people and people of color a little more wiggle room, but it did not change the game. It did not change Hollywood, in my opinion, as of yet.
So, like he was just saying, so what is
I agree.
what is the reality right now of Hollywood? Like look,
No,
yeah,
the
it
reality
made $1
of-
billion.
The reality of Hollywood is this. It's not
But
because
good.
it's the Oscars.
Hmm?
You good right there?
It's
Yeah, I'm trying to clean that tube
no,
out a little bit.
it's
Yeah,
it's
good, though.
it's the Academy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's the Academy. It's an institution, but it's not a learning institution. Most academies we know are learning institutions. The Academy of whatever that give out the Oscars is just an academy.
However, they have got more diverse. Like they made a thing.
Well,
They've got people with
And see, it's not about getting diverse. It's not
It
about
is.
it's
That
not
helps.
about getting diverse in the content. It's about getting diverse in the marketing part of the game. You know what I mean? Like it's not up to the director of photography to add more black people there.
No, it's not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's up to the guy who's putting out the promos for it, the plugs for it.
That's the guy who's casting, the casting director.
It's definitely
The casting director, all that.
It is
It's
a very top
Yeah.
to the bottom process. Putting together a project like a movie. No one can do it by themselves.
Look, check this out. Think about Get Out.
Mhm.
Well, stay woke.
You know what I mean? Think about Get Out. Get Out didn't win Best Picture,
No.
even though the lenses, the lighting, the color palette, everything was on point,
Mhm.
but it still didn't get nominated for Best Picture.
It did.
It did.
It
Or,
did.
I mean,
It didn't win.
it did, but it didn't win.
Right.
No.
But then there was, casting. Then there was marketing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Hell, they marketed it as a horror movie.
Yes.
But in the Academy, they tried to classify it as something else.
As a comedy.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm
Because it's
saying?
Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Because of Jordan Peele. But where it crosses the line, you know what I'm saying, is the ability to disguise a horror as a comedy or a comedy as a horror.
Exactly.
That's what the Academy give awards for. You know what I mean? It's not your ability to create said message. It's your ability to manipulate said message to mean something else. You know what I'm saying? That's why Denzel didn't get an Oscar on Philadelphia.
He got robbed.
See what I'm saying? But he got one on Training Day.
Yeah.
Which to some was routine. Like we knew Denzel was capable of that.
I'll tell you what.
Like
As a quick side note, I was watching his performance, and I think it was somewhere like maybe halfway in the movie. I was like, "Oh shit, this is Denzel Washington doing this." I ain't never seen him play a villain.
no.
You know,
That was
when he
you
turned
waking
it-
up. That was you waking up and saying, "Oh shit,
When he turned it,
oh shit, he's the bad guy."
Yeah.
yes, that's when it happened. When he turned, I was like,
See what I'm saying?
Like,
It's-
I
it's-
forgot it was
It's your
Denzel
ability.
Washington.
It's your ability to encode these kind of things into media.
Tom Hanks can't do that shit. No. Big, fucking, Forrest Gump. No, Tom Hanks is fucking Tom
but
Hanks.
But look.
Philadelphia.
Timeline wise, you know what I'm saying? He tried to do it with Road to Perdition.
He was still.
He wasn't
the villain. He wasn't the villain.
But look, check this out.
He was a killer.
But look, if you really look at it from a wider scope, Training Day and Time to Perdition, Road to Perdition were the same movie but inverted. It was inverted.
It was the same. It was the same kind of role outside of.
Think of the little boy. Think of Tom Hanks' little boy as Hoyt.
Yeah.
And think of Hoyt as Tom Hanks. Like.
Yo, it's like I see what you're saying because they're both
too.
kind of the
He was a
same
killer.
movie for the same kind of actor on opposite scales.
Look, check this out.
Doing the same kind of turn.
It was a good guy with a bad cause versus a bad guy with a good cause. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and your ability.
He was a bad guy with a bad cause. In Training Day,
In Training Day, we thought he was a good guy. That's why we jumped in the car with him. That's why we trusted him. That's why we trusted him through that whole ride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Until you realize
he's the bad guy.
Right.
In Road to Perdition, you know Tom Hanks to be in this, but he's a hitman.
Right.
He's hitman. He's still
ruthless.
He's still the good
You know
guy
what
in
I
the
mean?
movie, though.
But it's all how
Yeah,
you
he
portray
can nominate
said
either.
faces to make good and evil, the line between good and evil seem blurred. It's your ability to do that, and that's what they award you for. They awarded Key and Peele, you know what I mean, Jordan Peele, because his ability to blur the line. Because to some people it's a horror,
True.
and to some people it's a comedy.
True.
You know what I mean? Like it's big. That's what they awarded him for. You know what I mean?
I'll give you that.
That's what they awarded him for. That's what they awarded the whole team for. That part.
Right. Okay.
Convincingness. That's what the Academy gives awards on. Remember, I think Avatar won something, didn't it?
They won a lot of shit.
You know what I mean? But any movie that you think of that won an Oscar was the ability to manipulate something to make it seem sane. The first blockbuster movie was Birth of a Nation. That's a fact.
It was. Even the president said
But it was their ability to make black people seem like a villain
off the muscle.
Off the muscle.
When at the time, wait a minute, how things going on, we hadn't done nothing. We just got freedom. Now we the bad guys.
That's why Tim Curry can play both it and the fucking guy from Rocky Horror Monster Picture Show. Which both are which it is a clown, which should be pleasant, innocent, and good, but it was the embodiment of evil. And then it was a cross-dresser who should have been the embodiment of evil, but brought everybody together. You know what I mean? And that's what they award you on, your ability to blur the lines. Your ability to manipulate what you see. That's what we're in the boredom killing business. You know what I mean? And we're tired of and it's what we see with our eyes and what other people choose to show us has been the name of the game since before the end of time. That's what the greatest showman on earth, the Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm not gonna see.
You know what I mean? But we know he was a horrible person.
Apparently, yeah, he was that. Yeah.
He was a horrible person, but in this movie, they make that seem, it make him seem magical.
He brought people who were like outcast, rejected,
and think about his personality. Hugh Jackman is a relatable person, but he's also Wolverine.
And got labeled as Miserable.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like Ryan Reynolds is a relatable guy. Is Ryan Reynolds. But he's the perfect person to play for Deadpool.
Oh yeah, he's always.
You know what I mean? It's about yo man. What's left is right. What's up is down. You have to understand absolute value.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Crossing reference, by the way.
So So moving on.
Okay.
Real quick, the time is currently 10:24, and I have been wasted.
So I'm about to get to this cleaning, but I want to talk something else. Out that really caught my ear recently. I wanted to get y'all's take on it. We were talking about it a little bit earlier, and that is cultural appropriation. Recently, Bruno Mars has gotten in the crosshairs as, you know, I guess stealing black culture and not paying homage enough. Now, I used to rap. I've been in the studio. I've listened to a lot of music. I can recall specific times when I'm writing a rhyme. I recall a past rhymer's flow or his rhyme style or whatever, and drawn inspiration off of that. Tried to mimic it, whatever. And I didn't just sit there before I spit the rhyme be like, hey, I want to give a shout out to Tretch, to M, to 3000, to Jay, to Nas, to Kweli, to Mos. I want to give a shout out to Big, to Pop, all the niggas that inspire me to make this music. You know what I'm saying? I've never done that shit. And I'm like, you know, is that expected of artists who clearly are doing music that is inspired from our culture? Is that required of every artist that before they do a song, before they accept an award, before they perform, that you gotta be like, hey, shout out to all these niggas that did this shit first before me. I want to get the truth from you.
I mean, it works. It works because just like what I was saying, the lines have been blurred. You know what I'm saying? Blurred lines, fucking blurred lines.
They got sued.
They got sued.
Sued.
They finally lost the lawsuit.
Who did? Who did it?
Pharrell did.
Oh, he lost it?
He lost it.
Yeah.
And he should have. Because he didn't pay homage. He said that was an original creation, and it wasn't, and he knows it wasn't.
Right.
That's why you gotta pay. I love Pharrell. You know what I mean? I appreciate his music. But at the same time, you should have paid homage.
Right.
And you didn't because the payment was too big.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And with Bruno Mars, what we don't know about Bruno Mars is that he's a blend of everything.
Yes.
He's black and white. He's left and right. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and,
he's not black at all.
I mean,
He's like Hawaiian and Filipino.
which
He's
makes
minority.
it
He's
even,
minority.
Which makes it even,
He's
minority.
even a smaller more than everybody
But
else.
he's a blend of.
Yes.
Who knows what Bruno Mars is?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. He is a mixture of cultures, of life, of love.
So
of
he's
everything.
the center. He's the
center.
center. So with him being the center, he can do shit that we like.
Right.
He can do shit that white people like, or rich people like, or poor people like.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like rich or poor. Like Bruno Mars has the background and the physical capabilities to go through both.
Right.
Just like Drake.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like nowadays, it's your ability to move back and forth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that it is cultural appropriation, but not all cultural appropriation is bad and not all is good.
So do you think that you know what they're throwing at Bruno is legit?
It's something that he needed to think about.
Okay.
It's something that he needed to think about. Okay. And I understand that the bell was rung with this last video with Cardi B. Because, right, Cardi B was trying to blur the lines for her. Only street, you know what I mean? Only a certain class of people knew about Cardi B. Okay. And held Cardi B to such high regard. Okay. And then a couple of people in the higher class or different class, I would say. You know what I mean? But her get with Bruno Mars, a person who can move which way or the other, up, right, down, diagonal, you know what I mean? That was her way of being able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, like, people should pay attention to what's going on right now. How can you adapt? And what kind of contribution do you do when you adapt?
Okay.
Do you not adapt? Nah, because that ain't what's in.
Adaptation, how you
That
survive,
ain't
bro.
what's in. Not adapting is not what's in.
Adapting is survival, bro. That's in just life.
Adapting is survival.
That's life itself, bro.
So you got all these white supremacists bombing shit. You know what I mean? And you got all these pro-black people trying to hold anchor to their side.
Right.
When you got to understand that these lines are going to get blurred anyway. In music, in movies, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, the Academy going to have to relinquish some kind of power someday.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we're all going to have to be conjoined someday.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whether it's now or later is the battle.
Okay. So, as far as this cultural appropriation thing, you know?
My thing is this. I know you probably already seen it too. They showed Bruno Mars when he was just a kid. I think it was my honeymoon in Vegas, maybe. As it was impersonator. He was basically a baby out there.
Yeah.
He was the youngest Elvis impersonator in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. In my opinion, I'm a big Bruno Mars fan, and I'll say somebody Bruno Mars is a fucking he's a performer. I'll say this. He did a Prince tribute on an award show, maybe the AMAs. They asked him to. Did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? In my opinion, he ain't got to do shit. Because you tell me, when you showed me Elvis Presley showing where the fuck he got his fucking movie shit from, we can talk about something. Other than that, the fuck out of my face.
Lines.
Because guess what? Ain't no way you gonna tell me Elvis Presley got that shit by himself and didn't steal some.
He got that shit from Forrest Gump.
You know what I'm saying?
A handicapped white boy. You know what a handicapped white boy is? A black boy.
Yeah, he is.
So you know, look, what Bruno gonna say, man? Look, nah, you know what I'm saying? Bruno is an entertainer and been doing his thing. That's all I can expect from that man.
You pour me just a little bit of a shot. Is there any more of that gin?
I don't think so. Ooh, yes, it is.
It'll work.
I got some 151 there to get it, get it all clear.
So good. All I need is shots from my mouth.
That was a trick question. That gas, and then I'm not gonna do you like that.
No.
This you right here?
Oh, right there. So we have set this. We have let this sit for a long time. So
You have to stir
I think this is yeast up on it. No, we don't gotta stir that shit.
Were those pears?
Those apples.
Pears and
Apples
apples.
and pears. Apples and
Yeah.
pears.
Yo.
It's not quite a shot, man.
It's all good. I just gotta sanitize.
I know.
So we put the priming sugar water down in the bucket, and then we're gonna siphon it out and put it in so that it just kind of mixes in without adding air. Make sure that goes in. There we go.
Yeah.
And now we are off to bottling.
Gotta get this in here, then we gotta get it into the actual bottles. That's gonna be the most pain.
Yeah.
Yo, I can never do that.
What?
I could never siphon it.
You don't
gotta suck it that hard.
Yeah,
You just gotta pull it like this.
Pause.
My bad. No homo.
Like you said, I immediately said, wait a minute, you gotta.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Wait. But I digress. But
There's a lot of little.
I never. But what I'm saying is, I never knew how that process worked. Like, how do you people do that? Like,
Because if this is higher,
I don't get the science. I don't get the science.
Because once the water already going, it's lower. I don't know how it is. I just know that once this water level is going like once it's already flowing out, it'll flow downhill.
So this piece,
and I see it doing. It's doing
this
it fast
piece right
too.
here, on the end of it, has a little black piece where water can get inside. You know what I'm saying? Like squeezed it through. I guess you just got to add some kind of pressure
Like a coffee
on
thermos.
on the other end, because one end is sealed and the other end is not. So you just gotta suck some through, and then that'll slowly.
If it was higher though, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
This has to be lower.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gravity helps pull it down. So this is how we make sure we kind of siphon out as much of the.
It's like a
extra
suction.
shit in
It creates a suction
Yeah.
somehow.
Right. Gravity. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we're already pulling water out, pulling it, that's what's gonna pull the rest of it out.
Yo, this is awesome as hell.
Huh?
We got our own beer, and I'm loving the color of it.
Yeah, I see that too. Nice little
Got a
bit.
nice Yingling color,
Yeah.
Yingling Summer Ale color.
Yeah. So how many bottles are there?
48.
48.
Can you grab 48?
The first 48.
Snitching 101.
Yo. Is it only right that we do some Red Lobster before we bust these open?
Ooh, shit.
Get some Red Lobster to go or something.
Yo, man, I've been
Bust
dying.
them open.
Yo,
for the
I've
first 48.
been dying.
That's what this brew should be called. The first
The
48.
first 48.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
The first 48.
Oh. You shouldn't even said that.
That's what it's called. That's what it is.
I take things and I run with them for some odd
This is
reason.
what it is. It's the first
First
48 because that's what it is.
All right, I'm gonna need all the bottles stacked up by each other. Where the other we haven't took none out, right? Go ahead and open that other bottle. Open that. No, don't take the
You can't
thing.
see. You can't
I'm
see.
talking
It.
about the other bottle,
Yeah. What about it?
the other box.
Yeah. What about it?
Just go ahead and open it up. Let me take a picture of that. First 48.
Too much. What's this, little man? What's a little booklet?
Yeah, it's got a booklet. I think it's a catalog.
It ain't playing out here. Yeah. We can get you this so you can look at it. We can make sure you can look at this. Yeah.
Yo, and Midwest Supplies, if we would have had our shit together, we could have told them to label them and then label the caps too.
Okay.
By the
Now,
way,
you know, I already set up a PreGame Boys account. When
I
I
thought
ordered the first
Yo,
one
it's
times,
all about uploading our
Did you-
artwork.
did you have it as a couple of digital media on the boxes?
Yes,
Because
you did.
because it
Look at
said-
that box.
This shit said
I didn't order these.
no, you didn't.
I know,
Well, we use
but
same
whoever
thing.
set it up,
We use it says to a couple of digital media by character Jerome Witt.
No. I have.
We didn't put
I
that shit
have,
on there at all.
I have PreGame Boys with my address.
Yeah. Oh.
I already set up a
yo, when I
Midwest
tracked the
Supplies account.
package, it said the pre-gamers.
Yeah. I don't
You
know.
know what I mean? But when I got it in the mail, it said,
No, I didn't send it. Mine's in. Didn't do that. Mine's coming to the house. Yeah, first 48, son.
first 48.
Yeah, two-
Damn, this shit's happening fast. Damn.
Let me get 48 caps.
Alright.
And then just toss them in here. This is some
This is
sanitizer
You
water.
got a pair of scissors?
Yeah, I do.
Yo, as a matter of fact, do you have a Ziploc bag?
Yeah, I do.
Can I have a Ziploc?
Yes, you can.
Can I have a pair of scissors? Ziploc bag.
A pair of scissors gonna be harder to find. Actually, won't be. It should
No,
be.
matter of fact, I don't need a pair of scissors. I just need a knife.
Look right there, right on top of the microwave. Look down.
Ziploc bag.
Is there scissors in the little packet right there too?
Alright, Ziploc bag.
Right beside that, on the microwave, that packet, little thing, is it Like a sewing kit. Is there scissors in there?
Nah.
Okay. I must put them somewhere else. Yeah, I must put a knife right there. Beside the stove to the right. Beside the stove to the right.
So you need 48?
Yep.
For 48.
Got 2 left stitches.
I need the beat call first, 48. That's deep.
By the way, we was in we were in, you know what I'm saying, like Wicked Weed, little brewery went to in Asheville, North Carolina. Shout out to Asheville, home, and you know what I'm saying, one of Jermaine, picked one of the pre-gamers. Went his hometown again, you know, holler at his folks and his people. Always had a good time there. Went to a brewery. It's called Wicked Weed. We were talking to a dude who's like sitting there getting beers and stuff. He says he got tired of brewing his own beer, and bottling it because the bottle is a pain in the ass. He just started kegging his beer.
Hey.
But I said it's not gonna work because we can't have it with that keg going.
Nowhere, officer.
Where's that keg going?
See, but if it was white, it'd be all good. You know what I'm
But
saying?
no, not that. But where's the keg going? With these bottled beers, we can all get something taken to the house and do what? But he said like that keg going. Who got that keg in the house?
You can paper towel. I just saw some.
I just put some down over there.
No, this one over here, but the napkins over there anyway. Here's paper towels, napkins, what you want to need. It's all around. But yeah. By the way, you see the new centerpiece of the pregame show?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And it's functional. Damn, he said, I don't see the drums, so he don't want to, you know what I'm saying, eat them motherfucking jelly beans. No, it's meant for that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't eat sweets like that.
I love
you know
jelly.
what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
However,
shit.
when you put Skittles in that bitch,
Yeah, I'm going next. These are Starburst jelly beans, too.
Give a Jelly Belly a run for their money.
how many you need? 40.
48.
48, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And then just put them in here.
Oh, okay.
y'all see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4,
So, season 3,
6, 8, 9, 10.
we are coming back.
April 15th.
April 15th, that's the date?
I believe so. That's Sunday.
Yeah, that's what we discussed.
All right. So,
I want like sharks with fucking lasers on the end of the bridge. You know what I
give me a
mean?
shark with a freaking laser.
That's what I want on these motherfuckers.
So, Snatch, you were saying earlier, you got some movie reviews coming?
Oh, yeah. I got to. Do my thing. Movie reviews. You know what I'm saying? Got a few more PSA I got to shoot real fast. Oh, yeah. What if you have for, you know, we, being the pre-gamers, the premise of our show is, you know, we get to it out here. So, y'all
Before it go down, not after it goes down, like
Right.
all these other motherfuckers.
Yeah. We get into it, you know, when we get here. But you know what? Some of y'all may not be as experienced, as versed in what we do out here. So y'all may need some help, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to lay down later at night, if you pregame before you go to the club and you may hit too hard, you may need some tips how, you know what I'm saying, to maneuver that night or even more in that morning so you can function the next day, because we good. I work tonight. I'm gonna be just fine. You know what I'm saying? We got tips for y'all. PSAs still coming. Movie reviews still coming. You know, Done Son, you know what I'm saying? May, you know what I'm saying? Got the game, you know what I'm saying? Footage coming, you know what I'm saying? From well, we got
Motherfucking Black's Headroom is coming.
we got it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Shit, go ahead, man.
No, you know what I'm saying? I still with some folks out here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do the pregame show, bruh.
No.
They trying to do the pregame show, man.
We know.
This is the pregame show. He's at the pregame show. It's the favorite show.
Yeah. Yo, and I've been working
Because
on
it is our show.
I've been working on
I'll think about it too,
Train
man.
the Day song.
Yeah.
Finishing that.
I me too. I was trying to
thinking on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we
Black
gotta.
Bedroom. Let me show you a test run of Black Bedroom.
Oh, yeah, we about now.
We're there.
Oh, yeah.
And that is Magic out.
Black Bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh shit.
I'm out there.
Oh shit. All right. I see you, son.
Black Headroom, April 1st, April Fool's Day,
That's it.
and we are the pre-gamers.
Yeah.
We are.
And I was thinking about, like, yo, there's other pre-gamers out there.
No, they're
Maybe
not.
we should just sidestep them. No, we are the pre-gamers.
Yes.
And we kill you motherfucking ants with a sledgehammer.
All right. So.
I think it should be a little bit more.
See that right there? When you push it down, you push it till you feel resistance.
Yeah.
Because
So I
that's
guess- but-
yeast. That's like a layer of like yeast at the bottom. You see that?
So I guess we would put a
Look at the
strainer
light.
with that, right?
You look at the light.
Like average motherfuckers will put it, like, so, okay, what is that now?
That's yeast.
That's,
Yeast.
but now it's waste.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, if a motherfucker want to try and bake that up with some bread and some shit, do you? But you're probably gonna die.
No, people, yo, back home they cook big bread.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could use this to make beer bread too, and this is a whole lot better.
Only I think it's
This is
cornbread.
still reserved. This
211.
is still reserved.
This is the black can. Let's not give him too much credit.
Yeah, it's
This
the black
gook,
can.
this gook is the black can,
Can.
which is the high end can that's still reserved. Just know that, everybody.
I can.
The high end can. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, bro.
Yeah,
No, you want no parts of
That's
that,
black
bro.
211 right
You
there.
want no parts of that, bro.
No, what? No, I want to eat an apple. You want to slice of that motherfucker right now?
The hell no. You know what?
The hell no.
I almost feel almost bold enough to be like, you should go in the Flint water. But then I'm like,
Hell no!
hell no.
Then I'm like, hell no.
We probably have a tolerance built up, you know what I'm saying? But the next nigga who comes, who's a special guest,
He'll die.
and we're like, no, you have to. It's the rules. And he takes it and fucking,
It's poison.
and it's don't be a menace in this bitch when the motherfucker start foaming at the mouth. No.
Wait. Just keep it real quick. Just keep it there. Well, unless we need it for something.
No, I need to move this so I can put this up so we can bottle.
We're gonna put this over here.
I don't even need a towel on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up what to do with beer yield.
Basically, probably say destroy it.
Get rid of that shit. Man.
fuck you doing out here?
Right, try to kill nigga.
God, that's an amber color to it too, man.
Yeah, man.
See, it's got a good color to it.
Hey, you'll grab me that tube right there. What tube you? Right there. Yeah.
Oh, you can start and stop?
Yo,
Huh? Yeah.
have you already added the
Yeah, add it first.
carbonation?
Add it first. You put in the thing first. That way, when you pour the beer in, it mixes with the beer perfectly, and then you're good to go.
Because the whole point is not to add air. Because air will mess with the flavor. So you put it at the bottom of the bucket. Same way when we put the apples and the pears in, we put it at the bottom of the other bucket.
Yeah.
So then as the beer slowly comes in, everything mixes with it. And now we are at the bottling process. So go ahead and toss those caps in the sanitizer water.
Okay.
And just a rule of thumb, folks, if you don't use all of the caps that you put in the sanitizer water, throw them motherfuckers away. Because if you put them back in the bag, they are going to rust.
That sanitizer will continually eat on them motherfuckers and leak to everything. So, if you don't use them, toss them. They are not that expensive to replace.
That's one. That's
That
six.
was one?
No, that's one. That's six. Yeah. That's right. 46.
6.
You had 2. You had 1. Yeah.
All right. So bottling process is
okay,
starts off the same way.
This needs to go in here then. With that being said, right?
Yeah.
I need another shot because I have to siphon this down to this. The way this works is this little tip right here. Like it easily goes up and down. So when you would put this all the way to the bottom, nigga man.
That's all. Look what I gave you. Look what I gave you. Look what
What's
I
the
gave you.
rule? Well, what's the rule?
Remind
everyone of the rule.
What your shot glasses? Oh, you did
Pour your own shots. You don't pour your own shots. Can't
What?
remember what a nigga posted.
But what is your shot
He
glass?
saved you because he could have put that out there and you could have poured your own shot of that.
Yeah, exactly. But
It would
I'm
have been
glad.
Flint water.
But I'm
You
glad
know
I
you-
also told him like just a little bit.
Yeah.
I remember I
So-
didn't do that.
Right,
You know
yo,
what?
But
you-
anyway-
you would have poured a Flint shot.
You stick this all the way to the bottom of the bottle, and you feel the bottom, and that'll push this up, and then the beer will immediately come out. And then you let it come up to about where you want it. Usually you want to give it some space so that the carbonation can build, and when you pop it,
You
it's
got
not
to
just...
I want to picture. You got to picture the bottles already.
Huh?
You got to picture the bottles already.
Hold on.
We finna bottle it.
We go to,
Yeah, gotcha.
alright. First 48. That's a perfect name for this shit.
It's the first 48.
Yeah, man. You got to do Red Lobster or something. To go or something.
You do this shit for an Admiral's feast, nigga?
You done told over the feet? We're gonna get that butter right there. I seen a little some. Go put that butter right there.
That nigga stupid as fuck, man. I love that nigga John.
Alright, gotta fit you.
All right. So everybody, this is the first 48. I don't know how much longer we're gonna be on air. You know, we haven't, like I said, we haven't really thought this whole thing through. I need somewhere to sit. Something to sit on. Don't matter what. Son, you got to step outside?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why you
How we doing this? Because I thought somebody need a bottle. Somebody need to grab bottles. Somebody need to
Go ahead and grab a bottle. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. Oh yeah. All right.
That's a nice, you know what I'm saying, normal, you know what I'm saying, person size.
Is that D151?
Yes, I still have some. A lot of it.
Keeper of sanctuary.
You're
I'm
too
looking
high.
up what to do with beer yield. I'm not good at that.
It's not there.
Yo, my granddaddy.
Oh, you not there?
My granddaddy.
Don't let the bottom
I wasn't.
My granddaddy used to accuse
gonna put
me
it
of
in the bottle?
siphoning gas out of his truck. I could never do this. I can't do this. Like, of course, Grandpa didn't steal your gas. I don't even know how to do this shit you talking about.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is that what you have to do it?
Yo, you can get you might get a machine to do it, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Grab inside this bucket. Shit. That should make it easy, right?
No, you have to get get lower.
No, he should, yeah, before you picked it up.
You just had the science experiment. You have to get lower.
All right.
We gotta, we got to work out here, folks. You know, people.
Remember the camera behind you? Okay.
I don't know what to do with this extra stuff. So, We'll figure it out.
I just need a bottle.
Give me the cap. Oh, you know the
The
bottle.
caps are right in there.
Yeah.
You need the bottle.
What y'all need? Oh, you snapping them?
Just pull it down.
Where we gonna put them? Just pass them to me.
Just put them back in the box, like with these.
Yeah. Hand me. Take some out. Yeah. You should feel them more. Just to let you know.
I thought the same thing. Feel the
This
same
thing
thing too.
This thing go all the way up.
You need some room there for carburation too, but I say you might want to film like right there.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, halfway up the neck.
Yeah. Let me see that one.
Those two are both ready.
You think? A little bit more. Draw.
A little bit more.
I think a little bit more, yeah.
Alright.
Let's see that. I think that's perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah, perfect, yeah.
Where am I gonna put them once I'm done with them when she passes them to me? That's why I need the box.
Let me get you.
You have control on that? You have control on that hose?
Yeah,
Once I lift it out, it'll stop.
Okay, don't lift it out just yet. Just take a bunch of them out, and I need the box.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take all these out. Or this one box. Hand you this box. He gonna fill the bottles. I'm gonna cap them. You gonna put them back in the box.
Mm-hmm.
How we doing this? Everybody takes them home today so you can put them in the refrigerator, or
Before you put them in the fridge, let them sit for 2 weeks.
so is everybody like you want to sit here? You don't want to take them to the home so have the house ready to
Sit
go?
here. When it's ready to distribute, it distributes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because we had a show in 3 weeks. Everybody will be ready.
Matter of fact, we're gonna keep it here for the next show. They'll be ready by the next show, right?
Yeah, they will. They will be.
Yeah.
Which one? Right here. Yeah, I am. Beautiful. What's wrong? Another beer.
Beer.
You got one right there already.
Beer.
These are a nice little.
Make sure you fill them. Make sure you fill them good.
Somebody's calling somebody.
Yep, that's me. I can't do nothing about it right now.
Yeah. How you feeling with perfect right there, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect, bro.
Yeah. At least 2 inches of net.
Yeah.
Hello? What's up? Going good. We're bottling right now. Hopefully we'll be done in about the next 30, 45 minutes. All right. Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Keep bottling. I'll be right back.
Cool. He kegged his own beer. Like, what, for real? Dude, we met a dude in at the brewery in Asheville.
Yeah.
He said he makes his own beer. We took somebody came up, he's like making their own beer. He said, I've done it too. He said, I can't do the bottling, it'll take too much time. He probably doing it by himself anyway, with him and his lady doing it, but he said he don't do that anymore. He said he kegs his beers.
Yeah. That's the goal. Ultimately, that's the goal. To be able to keg.
But like I said, that's not a good thing for us how we do it right now because
Oh, no, we can't do that because we don't have space for it. Now, if you got your own crib, you know what I'm saying? You got your own crib, you got space for it, by all means. Kegging is the way to go.
but this ain't meant for us. But like with 4 of us here,
Yeah.
with 4 of us, it's not meant for us to have like is can't go stay at somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? And we rotate houses. We even had a beer so we can have it somewhat mobile,
Right.
and everybody can have access. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To the beer. Cause guarantee you what, you can put a keg in here. I'll put a tap in that bitch and have one ice in it.
Right.
That shit'll be enough. I'll buy a new trash can, put it in here with a fucking aim, just rotate the ice out of it. I got beer on tap. What, we made it?
The only thing is, it's like, you know, obviously it's not going to be like a variety of beer. It's going to be one on tap.
Yeah.
That's the pregame brew.
Yeah.
Don't come in here looking for no fucking anything else.
Y'all got no. You got no.
I got liquor. You want a beer? On
It's
tap.
tap.
That's what we got.
Yeah, right. We don't buy beer here now because we got a beer on tap.
We make that shit.
And it's on tap. If you don't like
It's
it,
the only beer I'm serving.
damn right. Oh, I ain't buy nothing else. Until that beer's gone, I got some beers here. Anything but that pregame brew? Hell no. Fuck, I look like buying nobody got a whole kit? No.
No, I got fucking 2 cases.
You better drink that shit or not drink or bring your own.
Exactly. You want a special beer? Bring it. Other than that, the pregame brew.
Exactly. Like you're right. This is going pretty well though.
What's up?
This is going pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 6 more. I got like what, 6 more beers.
We brewing beer, fellas.
You already did that.
Like we walk to white in this motherfucking bitch.
We're not making mess in here.
Just for clarification.
Just clarification. No, y'all what we think. He said, "What's white?" Could mean it, bro. Yeah. But talking code. No, we ain't talking code about a motherfucking thing.
What? ATF will come in here?
Man, what?
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms? I've had my run in with
The alpha wasn't running somebody's house for any fucking reason, bro.
Any reason, except if you're white.
Yeah.
Because apparently making homemade bombs
Oh.
is a thing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's white privilege right there. You have the ability to sit in your house undetected with roommates, mind you.
Making
You know what I'm saying?
napalm, man. Making napalm.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Are we still live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go out and buy motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, 20 pounds of fucking, you know what I'm saying, gunpowder, see what happens.
Yeah.
Will there be a ban on
Or matter of fact, buy 20 pounds worth of fireworks and see what happens.
There'll be a ban on fireworks.
Yes.
Quickly.
You see the
I
meme?
told folks
Y'all
I-
seen the meme that said if you want to ban AR-15s,
I bet
every
said,
black man need to go out and buy one?
I said that shit a month ago. I said, you know what? If just 10% of the black population went out and bought AR-15s at one time, but oh no, I just sold no. We gonna send Jacob in first and see have it go in first. And I need your ID only. Cool. And then I brought behind him. Need your ID so. No, you know, we ain't we did. You can say no, you didn't. Yeah, for me, you only my ID. We all together. I bought mine first. See what it needed. We got the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Y'all seen the memes where it has a black man and then a white man charged for the same exact crime
Man.
with the same exact background and how much they get in the court? Man, they had one guy get 5 years of probation, another guy get 20 years in prison.
look, man. Years ago, not trying to talk shit about it and say she means every time, but Britney Spears, somebody one of them like the Rich, somebody like that, or Paris Hilton, people about in Paris Hilton got arrested because she got caught with a DUI on a suspended license. You know
That would have
what I'm
been a fatality for a black
what?
man.
You didn't. You already on probation, got a suspended
That's grounds
license,
to get shot.
and you got a DUI.
That's grounds to get shot. Like all these other motherfuckers getting killed by the police don't have like.
No. If you got a DUI on a suspended license, bruh, you going to jail, bruh.
Instantly.
For some years. She supposed to do a month in jail. A month in jail. After 2 weeks, let it go. People start calling Al Sharpton, saying, you know what? put that bitch back in jail. Why? Because if it had been me or my cousin and them, we'd have been locked up. You got years for that.
What got years for?
Yeah, cause.
And depending on your prior history, never seen the light of day.
But look, it's a thing though.
All right, ready for the next batch of bottles.
That's 24.
24.
Yeah,
Shout out
that's
to
how
Keith
much we
Several.
still got left. This shit yields a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you make this shit, so imagine to that nigga at home that ain't making this for his homeboys. It's just him drinking it.
We good?
This nigga's like, I am good wife.
And we took pictures of the brewery and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they kegs they had back in the back.
Yeah.
And the barrels. Oh, they brew that shit in.
Yeah.
Man. So that's why you get samples of that shit. Cause I sample like at least, you know what I'm saying, 5-6 beers.
Yeah.
So they made. So the other homegirl too, she was there too. Even had little cups, you know, something about yay big. Just by here, you had to rinse one out, and here you go. Just try this out, see how it goes. Just trying them out. Because they got a whole shit, I can't. We had a footage for y'all later on for, you know, that pregame show.
Yo, I promise you, this next season is gonna be way chiseled. Way chiseled. You know what I mean?
We have season 3 out here, man.
Season 3.
Season 3. That's what I'm saying, bro.
This was just some shit that we was like, yo, let's do it.
By pushing on, man. By showing up.
By showing up. And support.
I need the box.
Season 23, man. Are you good? You good? I'm gonna go ahead. I can move on myself too.
Here we go. We're doing it.
Yeah.
24 bottles. 48 bottles.
The first 48.
The first 48.
That's gotta
Season 2
that's
brew.
season 2 brew, yeah.
First 48.
Yeah.
48.
We have a name for season 1 brew, then we just call this.
We just called it the pregame brew because
Yeah.
it was the first one. You know what I'm saying? And that was fitting. I feel.
Season 2 brew, the first 48.
So whatever we do for the third, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got, yeah.
Whatever we do, hell, we might go ahead and do that liquor route. You know what I'm saying? Now that we understand the process
Shit.
of all that we're really doing is just mixing grains and water and sugar.
Yeah, we try to make it alcohol.
So
Talk to
then,
my frog about that. She makes that shit in the
Yo,
sink.
how do we change the game?
You got a homeboy with that?
My auntie, if you want to make alcohol, I remember she was making, you know what I'm saying, like alcohol in her sink. Don't touch my sink.
Yo,
She got making cherries with the plastic bags out there.
I got family that know how to make that crystal clear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're Breaking Bad out here.
Once again, they kind of, in connection with making any kind of illicit drugs, we are merely brewing beer,
Our own beer.
which is legal.
Keep it covered.
Yeah. It's gonna be a rough one, bro. It's gonna be a rough one. Excuse me.
We're still live, ladies and gentlemen. We're just
Sorry, we're working.
in the process.
Yeah, man.
But again, season 3.
It's coming. Look, you just giving a little life and day of a pregame. You know how everyone I be is bottling up shit. But look, season 3 is coming. And don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? Look, we going on season 3. Season 3 of anything can't be easy. It takes dedication. Look, everybody here got shit they got going on. Even me, a single dude out here, I got shit going on. And I wasn't always, I had a lady sometime last year, and guess what? The show went on. The show went on. She had an issue with y'all smoking, by the way. And you know, because I forgot one of the shows she did. She was in here in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
I do remember.
You know what I'm saying? And then y'all, and I know she had an issue with me and how she said the smoke caused issues. And I remember when she said, "Okay, cool. How I'm handling is this. I have told y'all and everybody else that you can do what you do here. That does not mean you can put anything up your nose or put anything in your fucking vein in the sanctuary."
And people like that,
And you can
tell them.
Go fuck themselves. Yeah, that's not how we doing it. It's not that kind of party. Other than that, though, it's pretty relaxed in here. And I've been said you can be yourself as a dude. You can be yourself here in the sanctuary. That's what it's for. So what I figured was this: I get what she's saying, and because she has health issues, I was like, well, guess that's okay. Well, then she'll never have to be over. She can't be over here on pregame weekends.
Exactly.
So those weekends we'll be at her house, and Sunday morning around like 2 or 3, hey babe, I gotta go. Get in my car, come here, and it's what it is. Yeah.
Because it's the sanctuary.
Do you know I have not watched any of it since it came back?
What? Damn, you gotta fucking check that shit.
I know, bruh. I haven't watched none of The Flash since it came back.
Ooh.
I haven't watched none of Arrow since it came back.
Black Lightning?
I haven't watched none of Black
Yeah,
Lightning
Lightning's alright,
after
man.
the second show.
Yo, do y'all watch The Shy?
I do.
I haven't watched The Shy.
I'm episode 8 right now. I'm behind. Oh, The Shot. Episode 8.
Which one is that?
I don't know. I watched through 7. Haven't got a chance to watch 8, 9, or 10. So I'm behind.
Where we at? 10?
10 for The Shot. Yeah. I'm probably until tonight. Would probably be 11 tonight. I am caught up on Homeland, and
Yo,
last week.
before you do all that shit, watch your letter.
Oh, I just downloaded it. I'm down it right now.
Yes.
Yo, watch your letter.
Yeah,
Yo, watch your letter. Shout out to Donald Gumble
Yes.
because he's totally living up to that whole Twin Peaks. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The whole weirdness of Atlanta.
Yes.
Like, Atlanta is this weird.
Yes.
Atlanta is this weird.
Yes.
And, yo, he's from Atlanta. You know what I mean? And so, yo, Atlanta is this weird. It is.
You're killing it, dog.
You know what I mean? Even up all the way up to that Mrs. Winters thing.
Yeah.
You know, that Mrs. Winters thing, I don't know if it still is an actual thing.
Yeah.
But in my era, it was an actual thing.
No, spoiler. I gotta see it. I'm sorry.
Literally. Like, so we live right now. I can't even say how true to life that scene is.
Yeah.
But it's real. That's the thing. But it's not that one, because what I heard, that's the one in Decatur.
You got too much beer.
That's the Mrs. Winter in Decatur. But there's a lot of other Mrs. Winters out here, and it wasn't the one in Decatur, but it was another one.
Okay.
Where it went down. You know what I mean? Like it went down. I know for a fact.
They can't talk about it right now because I haven't seen the show. I'm behind.
Yeah,
So excuse me.
Spoiler alerts, criminal alerts. Like, I'm trying not to, like, blur lines. You know what I'm saying?
How many bottle caps you got?
How many more we got?
I need one more. Yeah, one more bottle cap. And the bottle caps are right. Oh, tell me one of them, would you? Because you got 4 bottles. Actually, I need 2 more.
more beer we got?
A lot. enough for these 4 bottles. And we had to put something else in, but I don't think we got enough we can put in. Nothing that would hold what cardboard it would say. It would say carbonated.
That's true. Because how many more bottles you got?
2.
2?
2.
Yo, fill these up to the rim because it's another deuce in here.
Yeah, that's another.
Like it's another deuce.
It'll probably make 50. It'll probably make 50 bottles. Something like that.
No, I would even go to say 64. We could literally go on for another 6 bottles. You know what I mean?
Let's get to the end now.
No, I'm looking at the bottle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at the bucket and no.
It's pretty low.
It's pretty low, but that's at least 2 beers right there, though.
I'm looking from a different perspective.
We got most of it. I mean, all of our bottles will fill.
Damn sure are. That's all of them. That is 48 beers.
At 48 beers,
Yep.
we can make at least 3 more.
I'm saying, yeah, we can probably make at least that. I know we can make 2. And I don't have any bottles here. I don't drink beer like that.
Got them Coronas in there.
You want to drink them?
Oh damn! Do you have empty?
Empty? No.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to drink it.
You know what I'm saying? if somebody will take 1 bottle, I'll take a bottle.
I'll walk with you.
Handle the cans of Coronas in there real fast. Mm-hmm.
Are the caps the same?
Should be. They should be, yeah.
You got lemon juice?
I don't know.
Bottle opener.
Yeah, this is at least 2.
And these ain't 12. Though. This was like a 10, 6.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are the first 48
Freedom.
have been bottled, everybody.
Freedom.
The first 48
Have been bottled. And yeah. Season 3. We got that coming. We got Black's Headroom coming.
As always, trying to give them a better show. Yeah.
Back here.
Yeah, Black's Headroom is in full effect right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the way, I guess Black's Headroom would go on at 2 o'clock midnight in the morning.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. Monday morning or Sunday morning? It's before or after the show?
It'd be Sunday night, Monday morning.
Yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. Monday morning. Got you.
I'll be at work. I guess that shit.
That's a lot.
You know what I mean? If you can, just Skype in. No one Skyped in. You know what I mean? And I feel.
Dog, that's because the show today is an impromptu.
Right.
We're not, you know what I'm saying? Look,
Pretty sure ain't nobody watching.
we were just here, so we decided, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Exactly.
Fuck it.
But if you were watching, you know what I'm saying?
This was dope shit. But you know, we gonna get into it. Look, man. Some of these, hey, some people, hey, I ain't helping y'all out there. So you can call. So could you call in or Skype in?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you able to put it on the screen.
Hey, tell the homies out here. Hey, look, you can get it on the show out here. You can get it on the show.
Like, for real, like, we could do this. We can make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's done. That's Kev.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Going in season 3.
Like, if all, we're reaching out to everyone.
Let's put it out. Yeah.
Oh, damn, Kev.
And I got, look, man, I don't drink beer for like, I don't drink beer like that. So look, it'll put me the no sip zone.
No sip.
Zone. No sip zone. Don't sip.
They know better. They know better.
They know better. Yeah. Yeah. Look. And once again, cause it's, look, man.
Well, look,
Came here trying to sip me the drunk.
I think it's the thing, man. Honest, let me get into okay. Look, it's season 3. Look, I don't think you understand. Look, we didn't. The 4 of us, you know what I'm saying, didn't know each other before we got our job. We met each other through our place of business, where we got our daily grind on. I got enough for you. No homo.
I'm telling you, it's more. I'm starting to see spaceships on bank.
No, bro. Sorry. It's still no. And it's in there. It's in the bottom.
Alright. I guess so then okay, I guess Tilted.
Oh my goodness. I'm starting to see spaceships on bacon. Yo, I saw someone holding ecstasy pills up like you holding that bottle up.
I make my concoction in a cooler.
It's not coming out. I'm getting more beer in my mouth than I am getting it down the
Nothing wrong with that either.
So it's done though.
You think?
Yeah.
Yo,
Fuck it.
yo, have y'all heard about this Wendy's mixtape?
No, I have not.
Yo, Wendy's dropped a mixtape that's apparently fire as fuck.
Wendy's is savage.
Yo, Bobby just posted this. If y'all not bumping the hottest disc mixtape of 2018, y'all tripping. Wendy's coming with straight bars, killing Ron McDowell.
I believe it.
Innovation just can't grow. It's Queen Winnie, I say more. Nope, that baconator go crazy. That sauce chicken go crazy. You can take a fry, dip it in the sauce, and still be so tasty. Them little tweets don't face me. McDonald's be so lazy. I know the reason you hate me, cause I'm fast food first lady. It's Queen Wendy up in this
fast
thing.
food first lady.
That is true.
Yeah,
it's true.
this is cultural appropriation.
That what that is.
That is
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But everybody, that has been the prelude to season 3.
It's coming. It's coming. Look,
April 15th.
And I say, look.
The Iverson. The Iverson.
Yeah.
The Iverson is coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all understand how much it takes, you know what I'm saying, to get people, you know what I'm saying, who literally had no background together to get together on something, to collaborate, and then are dedicated enough. So for 3 years now, you know what I'm saying, to come back, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
The season's been again.
What you mean? Yes, this could be the 3rd year.
Yeah. Season 1 started the year Suicide Squad came out. Season 2 started the year after that. And then now we are starting the year after that. We may not be officially
We haven't done 3 years, but this is coming. This is the third year.
Third year that we've been doing this. We started this back in 16, 15.
Yeah.
No, 16. Yeah. Whatever.
Wow.
Fuck it.
Yeah. It takes a lot to get everybody back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't account for all that time. I can't.
But it's produced.
Even from a technical aspect, I can't account for all that time.
Oh, we've been doing it though, and you know, look, we love.
We
doing
got
it.
bubble wrap. we got bubble wrap.
Squirrel. But once again, everybody, this has been the prelude to season 3. That shit is coming. Today we're modeling the first 48, the official name of the PreGame Blues season 2. And we thank y'all for tuning in. If you have, we appreciate you watching this on the reruns. If you do. And April 15th, season 3 of the PreGame show is coming back. It is 11:24 a.m.
Oh, that's heavy.
And I am Dunson. To my left,
it's your boy Romy.
and to my right.
Before we get out of this, guys,
the show.
that means,
And
however, we had a party foul in the sanctuary, which calls for a shot of Flint water. However, since it's the end of the program, you can take your shot of Flint water before the Toast of Freedom on the season 3 premiere, or you can do it now.
I will do it now.
All right.
I'm on site. I'm an on-site nigga, so.
Would you mind grabbing some water out of the freezer?
Damn it. Damn it.
And you know what's even worse?
So it is.
You know what's even worse?
It is 11:25.
Didn't even have to drink the beer in the first place.
I've been working on this beer.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and
That
gentlemen,
and also that being said too. Look, you got 2 shots coming. You can do one today and one.
I'm doing them off top of the premiere because I know we're gonna do some eating. I know we're gonna do some eating, so I'll be all right. But we were signing off, and in great, like live streaming gold. Roman Rome, Cuzzo, spilt his drink. And as you know, go ahead and say
Put me 2 shots of Flint water. 1, 2.
Why?
You
doing one in advance?
I'm gonna keep that shit and bang bang.
Well, you got 2.
You sure?
Why you got 2?
Why do I have 2?
You don't have 2.
Don't need to.
You got 1.
Yeah, hey, look, responsible friends.
Yeah, you got
Don't
1.
let friends take extra shots of Flint water.
Flint water.
This film was like,
oh man, I'd have put you that first line right there.
Damn,
yeah.
Hey yo, that laid really thick.
Sorry.
Yo, look, the potency of the alcohol depends on how thick it lays. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's Flint water.
That's Aunt Jemima in that cup.
It's on Jemima. It's on Jemima.
It's Aunt Jemima in that cup.
Yeah. It's look. I make sure the Flint water is on deck. So when I get we hit here. That Black Panther show.
See, but I'm not too outside. I'm not too outside of accepting the consequences.
Hey,
grown man.
Yo, it wasn't the liquor that killed old Bill. It was a little green hornet that flew at Bill's nose and tickled old Bill to death.
How a hornet fly up the nose? And you don't know. And
yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Shit. I gotta take 2 of them motherfuckers.
It's bad.
Bad. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the prelude. Stop moving, son, when you're doing it in the party now. Stop doing it. Wait till we sign out. I am your boy, Dustin.
Roll. Snacks in the building.
April 15th, season 3 premiere. Hopefully we gave you
Black Santa Room, April
Black
1st.
Santa Room coming. So make sure y'all tune in. Thank you for tuning in. And we are out.
This is the pre-game show. It's not the game pre-show. It's just our favorite show because it is our show.
And if it is every other Sunday,
It's the pregame show.